Thank you very much. Good evening. I am honored to receive this award. I accept it as a recognition of Romania's leadership over the past 20 years, as a proud NATO member and US partner and friend. Starting in 2001, a few years before we joined NATO, and then throughout our 2 decades of membership, Romania and the Romanian people have made bold, brave, and determined decisions to strengthen the democratic fabric of our society, live up to our transatlantic security commitments, and turn our country into an anchor of strategic stability, prosperity, and progress in a still troubled part of Europe. Romania has set an example in many areas in Central and Eastern Europe, from defending the eastern flank of NATO to investing in democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. These Romanian efforts have consequences that go far beyond our national borders. They, in fact, have helped strengthen Europe and the Transatlantic Alliance, and they deserve to be recognized. So, I would like to thank Fred Kempe and the Atlantic Council Board of Directors for making this choice to recognize and honor Romania for these efforts. I'm also grateful to the former National Security Advisor, Stephen Hadley, for the introduction tonight and for the unparalleled work in helping to shape and implement President George W. Bush's vision of a Europe whole and free, where Romanians and the other Central and East European nations can embrace dignity, democracy, and prosperity. We should honor this tonight as well. In 2011, Vice President Joe Biden was on this stage for the same award, and at the time made a very powerful statement about America's engagement in Central Europe. He said, I quote, "The time for Central Europe has come. You have shown yourselves ready for our common challenges, willing to tackle them and able to overcome them. That's why in America, we no longer think in terms of what we can do for Central Europe, but rather in terms of what we can do together with Central Europe." And indeed, our country stepped up to meet the responsibilities of being America's eastward partners and allies. That is how the Bucharest 9 format occurred, an initiative spearheaded in 2015 by Romania and Poland that includes all eastern flank nations and provides a robust platform to coordinate our security resources within NATO. This is how most of our countries on the eastern flank have started to make progress in raising defense budgets and upgrading our military infrastructure and equipment. That is how our countries have been empowered to act with unity and resolve and to put up a strong deterrent against the Russian expansionism, while at the same time holding true to our core transatlantic democratic values. There is no other more powerful proof of that than the way in which our countries on the eastern flank have responded to Russia's unjustified aggression against Ukraine and to Ukraine's vital needs to defend itself and reject this horrible Russian attack. As President of Romania, I can tell you that Romania has truly been standing out in the first line through its efforts to help Ukraine. Over 7.5 million Ukrainians have crossed the border into Romania seeking refuge, safety, and safe passage. Almost 40,000 children are now studying in Romanian classrooms. Millions of tons of humanitarian assistance have crossed into Ukraine through and from Romania. Romania also helped Ukraine maintain a vital economic lifeline, leveraging our unique maritime connections and facilitating the transit of almost 40 million tons of grain, almost 70% of Ukrainian grain exports through the Romanian ports on the Danube River and the Black Sea. All these efforts continue for as long as it takes, because we know that Romania plays a key role in helping Ukraine achieve victory and peace, succeed economically, and integrate into the European Union. So, my message to you tonight is, Romania took this call seriously. What can America do together with Central Europe? We are working together to enhance our collective security, advance freedom and economic progress, and make sure that democracy continues to deliver. It is our shared responsibility, and you can count on our ability to carry through. Because the United States has no better ally than Romania. I dedicate this award to all Romanians and to the partnership and friendship between Romania and the United States of America. Thank you very much.